Hello, hello, and good morning. Good morning to you. Hello, and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna, and I'm here in my little studio. Let's get some lights going here. I was kind of messing around with the lighting a little bit. Let's go to purple. I tell you what, let's do a little amber today. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the lights on. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, and welcome. We are taking a look at some songs from Depeche Mode this morning. And we are in the key of D minor. We're taking a look at the 1993 album, Songs of Faith and Devotion at this moment. This is Walking in My Shoes in the key of D minor. So what I was playing there was a little bit of the chorus part. Right? So let me go ahead and show you some of the song. All right, so we've got that little intro here. Starting with the D minor here. It goes like this. Right? Like that. Okay, so let me show you that. It's a D minor. Okay, here's your D minor. Right, in root position. Okay, it's like the second inversion of D minor, okay? In the left hand, you're just kind of hitting octaves, Ds. Now we go down to a G here in the left hand. This is a G minor 9 chord, apparently. Look at that chord. B flat, major 9, number 5th. Okay, and then back to the D minor. That's your intro to the song, so it's... Okay, now in the live version, they kind of start like this. The song starts with D octaves here. In the right hand, it's... Right? Okay, like that. So you're starting on the D here. To the F, and then starting on A. A, B, C. Okay, and that's all it is. And then they kick in the drum beat, and it goes... Okay, so then we go into our verse. Now I'm going to play it for you first with the lyrics, and then I'll play it without it. Let me show you what I mean. So that way you can see what it's going to sound like, and then then I'll break it down after. Okay. So I would tell you about the things they put me through, pain I've been subjected to, but the Lord Himself, oh, would blood. Countless feasts laid at my feet, bidden fruits for me to eat. But I think your pulse would start to rush. Now I'm not looking for absolution, forgiveness for the things I do. But before you come to any conclusions, try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes, you stumble in my footsteps. Right, and then we'll learn the chorus after, okay? So let's go back, and I'm going to play it without the lyrics now. This is what it should sound like when you're done, okay? This is accompanying Dave singing here. leads you to the chorus. I'm actually showing you the verse and the pre-chorus actually at the same time there. But okay, so let's go ahead and back that up. So what you're doing is you're going back and forth between a G minor, okay, then to a D minor. Like that, back and forth. I kind of roll it up like this. I walk up a fifth here, right, like that, and a G. Now it's actually G minor here, so okay. Like that, okay? And then you sing on top of it. Now I don't get it perfect, but I kind of, make my way through it until I can get the timing right. I would tell you about the things they put me through, pain I've been subjected to, but the Lord himself would love. Countless feasts laid at my feet, bidden fruits for me to eat, but I think your pulse would start to rub. Okay? So, really, I want to play it like this. Right? But sometimes when I'm singing it, I get a little thrown off. So I just keep going and make sure that I change the chord on the right lyric. But for now, that's how we do it. I would tell you about the things they put me through, pain I've been subjected to, but the Lord himself would love. Countless feasts laid at my feet, bidden fruits for me to eat, but I think your pulse would start to rush. Now we're going to walk down to a C major. Okay? So we're in a D minor. Think your pulse would start to rush. Like that. But I think your pulse would start to. But I think your pulse would start to rush. Now I'm not looking for absolution. Hello, Alejandro. How are you? Forgiveness for the things I do. But before you come to any conclusions, try walking in my shoes. Right? Like that. Okay? So let's go ahead and back it up to the pre-chorus again, right? Let's finish the verse here. But I think your pulse would start to rush. Down to C major. I'm not looking for absolution. To D minor. Forgiveness for the things I do. And before you come to any right? Any conclusions? Okay, so it's F major. Like that, okay? So it's like this. Okay? Pretty good, right? Okay, so here we go. So let's go do it again. Where's it at? So now I'm not looking for absolution. Forgiveness for the things I do. And before you come to any conclusions, try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. Stumble in my footsteps. And then we'll get into the chorus next. Let me see. You know what? I wish I could live translate this. That would be great. Let me see if it'll let me. Will it let me? No. Sorry. I was trying to see if the chat would let me live translate. I think I understand what you're saying, though. Thank you so much, Alejandro. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to... pre-chorus. Try walking in my shoes. Then we go down to a G minor. Try walking in my shoes. Right? G minor. You stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments I've kept. If you try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. Okay, so let me walk you through the chorus now. D minor. This is an A major, okay? It's A major. Okay, so you're just inverting the chord. Here's A in root position. Okay, and what we're doing there is an A major with a D flat in the bass, okay? So it goes like this. You stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments I've kept. This is a B flat. Down to G. Back to the B flat. Okay, so let me walk you through that again. So stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments, B flat, I've kept. G. And then you're gonna walk up and you stay in the G that whole walk up. So stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments I've kept. If you try walking in my shoes, try walking in my shoes. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments I've kept. If you try walking in my shoes, try walking in my shoes. Right, it takes us right back to the intro. Okay, right into verse 2 now. Morality. It's exactly the same, by the way, the verse and the pre-chorus. Morality would frown upon, decency looked down upon, scapegoat fate's made of me. But I promise now my judge and jurors, my intentions couldn't have been purer. My case is easy to see. Now I'm not looking for a clearer conscience. Forgive peace of mind after what I've been through. But before we talk of any repentance, try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments I've kept. If you try walking in my shoes, try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. Okay, but this time when you play the chorus, you're kind of going to a what would you call this? It's the pre-chorus again. Okay, so but when you finish the chorus the second time, it goes like this. To C. Okay, like that, right? Okay, so let's do it again. play it once right. The first the way we learned it the first time, you play it like that first. So it's stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments I've kept. If you try walking in my shoe, try walking in my shoe. Then you play the instrumental. Now here's where it changes. Okay, just back and forth from C to D minor, because that leads you into this part. Right? So that's the second time you play the pre-chorus, it goes like that. Okay, like that, right? So it's tricky. I sometimes play it like this, a little fancier if you can do it. It's... Oh my gosh. Okay, then you gotta sing it though. That's the tricky part, right? Now I'm not looking for absolution, forgiveness for the things I do. But before you come to any conclusions, try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You stumble in my footsteps. Keep the same appointments I've kept. If you try walking in my shoe, try walking in my shoe. Right? I did not realize we just spent 18 minutes on that song. I am so sorry. I try to keep it like under... I try to make it a little quicker than that. I haven't been live in a minute, so I'm a little rusty on how to track time here. Anyway, hopefully that'll walk you through walking in my shoes. If not, I have free tutorials on my on the YouTube channel. So I have a YouTube channel. I stream to Twitch and then to Facebook for my family and friends. So if you want to go check out a full, here it is, walking in my shoes right there, piano cover, and then I also have a tutorial. And it walks you through it a little bit slower. But, I mean, wow, my goodness, we spent 20 minutes almost on it. Okay, so let's move forward. Another song here. Sorry, my voice is going out a little bit. Let's go ahead and do something from 1986 now. This is from the Black Celebration album. And we are going to take a look at... This one's tricky, but I love it. Okay, let's see here. This is a question of time. So we're in the key of G. Let me change to the key of G. This is from the 1986 album Black Celebration. And this one's a fun one to play. I'm still working on it myself. I'll tell you why. I'll show you right now why. Okay, the song actually starts with like kind of this lick. It's... Right? It's kind of a grace note. Right? So you're playing like this. You're starting in G's, okay? Then down to F. Okay? So it's like this. Oh, sorry. Got to get to you first, right? So then it goes right into the verse, okay? So that's kind of how the song really starts. Okay, Okay, so you're kind of doing a little G to D, then F and G. Then once again, kind of at the same time, like that, okay? And then the left-hand bass line is just going from G right? So what I would do is I would practice just the left hand and then practice singing along with it. I got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's a question of time. Right? And then that way you kind of get your voice used to, okay, when does the chord change and when I'm singing it, right? So now you got the intro. Right? Okay? So now the tricky part, you got to put the hands together, okay? So let's do that. Right? Okay, so yes, I will admit that is tricky, okay? But you can totally get it. It's not as hard as it looks. I would practice like this. This is actually how I learned it, okay? Way back I learned this song, so. I skipped the whole, I skipped the black notes for now, okay? I skipped the half step up, okay? I just practiced the time of it. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right, and then start getting your hands used to it. 1 and right, so then later, once you get that down and you got it where you can do it pretty fast, then you practice the dynamics of it where this hand is more legato, more smooth. And the left hand is very staccato, very, right, like that. Okay, so once you get the rhythm down, then I would add the jump up and then you'll see when, you'll actually feel when you're supposed to do it, if that makes any sense. That is the trickiest part right there when you go back to the G. But you can get it. It's not as difficult as it looks. Okay, so let's go to our verse now. We got a little, I got to get to you first before they do. Just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make it just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the verse. It's right hand. You know the left hand already. Right, like that. Right hand. Right? Very simple. Then down to C. Now, when you get to the C, there really isn't anything to jump up to. I wouldn't do the jump on the C, the A flat, or the E flat. Okay? So here's what you're gonna do. It's okay. Like that, okay? Okay, like that, okay? So I got to get to you first before they do. It's just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make it just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Right, like that. Now, let's go ahead and get to our main little lick here. Let's get to our chorus. Okay, so let's go to, it's just a question of time. And it's running out for you. It won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to. Right, so let's go ahead and do that. It's C minor. It's just a question of time. Down to A flat, and it's running out for you. Back to C minor. It won't be long until you'll do G minor. Exactly what they, back to our A flat, and then B flat, want you to. Nice little stop there. I love that. Okay, it's just a question of, but that's not how you play it. Here's how you play it. It's kind of a slow build, right? It's kind of soft at first. It's just a question of time. And it's running out for you. So it's like that is how it's going to sound when you're done. Okay, so let's do it again. Just a question of, so you're kind of rocking back and forth here. Like that. A flat. Like that. Okay, that is what you're playing. So in the left hand, just kind of follow along with the octaves, okay? Just a question of time. And it's running out for you. It won't be long until you'll do exactly what they want you to. Now, okay, I showed you the verse, but now verse 3 is so I showed you the first verse, and the second verse is the same. So once you learn the first verse, you know the verse 1 and 2, right? We did it already. Okay, remember that part? That's your verse. Verse 1 and 2 are the same, but then when you get to verse 3, it's that lick from the intro. So sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you, right? Remember that? You look good. They need something to do until I looked at you. Right? It's like that. Okay, that's why I'm showing you this, because it changes, right? So it's let me make sure I'm on the right verse. Sometimes I don't blame them. Yes. Sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. You look good. They need something to do until I looked at you. And then I condemn them. I know my kind. What goes on in their minds? It's just a question of... Right? Okay, so that is that final verse and then how you get back to the outro of the song. And then you just repeat. It's just a question of time and the same... Right? All the way out. So that last part, just learn how to sing and play that. Sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. You look good. They need something to do. Something like that, right? I'm kind of messing up. Until I looked at you. And then I condemned them. I know my kind. What goes on in their minds? Just a question. And that should do it for a question of time. That is all the parts and pieces you need to play the song. Just go back and kind of watch the video again, and then it should be able to get it. Let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to jump all the way forward now to 2023. And this is Ghosts again. Let's see, F sharp minor. Is that the key we're in? So let me look up the relative major. Wait, let me see here. Ghosts again. I thought I wrote it down on my little sheet here. Ghosts again is in the key. Yeah, F sharp minor. So I have to set my software here to the key of A, which is the relative major. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Ghosts again. Let me get all the chords in front of me here, because I want to walk you through this. All right, so here we go. Ghosts again. Let's take the strings off of this one. Well, maybe we could leave it on. Right, wasted feelings, broken meanings, time is fleeting. See what it brings. Hellos, goodbyes, 1,000 midnights, lost in sleepless lullabies. Right? So I was kind of walking you through the chords there, and then a little bit of our intro. So let's go ahead and start with the intro. We're starting with our chords are D, E major, C sharp minor. I'm just inverting it, playing this instead of this. Okay? So C sharp minor. Okay, then this is a quick change from F sharp minor, which is here, but I'm just inverting it again. Okay? To E, and then back to the top, okay? So D, E, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, E, D, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and learn our intro now that you know the chords. It's kind of a broken up, right? There's your D, so it's just right? It's the third, the fifth, and the third. So it's okay. Okay, like that. Okay, so here's your F sharp minor, E, and then back to D. Ah! Where's that? D. Okay? On the last time you play it, right there. Okay, like that. So let me show you from the top. Kind of screwed that up, sorry. Then you got your verses. Wasted feelings, broken meanings, time is fleeting. See what it brings. Hellos, goodbyes, 1,000 midnights, lost in sleepless lullabies. Then you go to our chorus here now. It's like that. Okay, let's start on the E here in the right hand. Okay. Then go up to the D here. Okay, you're just kind of backtracking one. Right, and then you just follow with the chords in the left hand. I mean, not the chords, but the octave, so. Here's the tricky part, it's. Okay. So. Like that, okay? And then you gotta sing it on top of it. Let's see if I can do it today. Heavens, dreaming, thoughtless thoughts, my friends. We know we'll be ghosts again. The second verse. I love this verse. It reminds me of my love. This verse, just the Sunday shining part. Sundays shining, silver linings, weightless hours, all my flowers, a place to hide the tears that you cry. Everybody says goodbye. Let's go to chorus 2 now. Faith is sleeping, lovers in the end, whisper we'll be ghosts again. Okay, like that. Right, like that. I ended on a C minor. What happened to that? Sorry, on a D. I meant to go there. Anyway, okay. So that's Ghosts again. That's from the, 2023 album, Memento Mori. So that was the new album, from the new album. It's a great song. I love that song. Let's go ahead and move forward. So now, wait a minute. Instead of forward, I mean backwards. Forward in the show, but backwards in time. You know what? Since I really spent a lot of time on that one, I'm going to skip this one. I'll do this one maybe tomorrow. Let's take a look at Lie to Me from the 1984 album, Some Great Reward. This is a great one, too. And then if I have time, I'll do that other one there. Okay. So, because the other one's kind of rusty. It's Little 15. Unless you guys really want to see it, I can do it, but it's really rough. So I'm trying to relearn it. I do have a tutorial on Little 15, though. If you want to check that out, it's a great place to start learning the song. But then I'm relearning how to play it myself because I like the arrangement I picked now better. So it sounds more like the album. So you can go check it out, though. It's all for free. All the YouTube videos are for free. So go check it out. It's Little 15. I do have a tutorial on that. But let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to take a look at Lie to Me. Let me see what key we're in here. Lie to Me is in the key of, I know I have you here somewhere. Lie to Me is in the key of B minor, so I have to set chordy to D. Let's do that real quick. Let's set it to the key of D. So this is actually B minor, but we have to set to the relative major. So, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Lie to Me. This one's kind of a little bit in parts and pieces, but I'll show you what I got. Okay, so here's our chords. Let's walk through the chords first. Come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. Come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. There it is. Right, and that's kind of what we're going to learn on this one. So it's the chords are B minor, G major to F sharp. Right, that's the whole verse. Okay, so it's like this. It's, you know, come on and lay with me, but really you're playing it like this. Come on and lay with me. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the verse. So come on and lay with me. It's the song starts with the chorus. I forgot. Like that. So you're still going B minor. Come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. Come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. Okay? So that's how you're going to do it. So it's... Sorry, let's do it again. That's B in the left hand, starting on the F sharp. Okay, from the G, back down to the B minor, G to the F sharp, okay? B minor, G, F sharp. Okay, so come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. Come on and lay with me. Come on and lie to me. Tell me you love me. Say I'm the only one. Then you got this little piano lick here. Sorry. Okay, you're just doing this. Right? The left hand is just doing your same chords. And then back to the B. Okay, one more time. Right? Then you walk up a B minor. Like that. And that takes you to the verse now. Okay? So let me scroll down a little bit for the verse here. So here it is. It's still the same chords. Okay? It's still that B, G, F sharp. Okay? B minor, G, F sharp. But now you're going like this. It's so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and then you got to sing on top of it. So maybe I should practice doing it with just the right hand, like experiences have a lasting impression, but words once spoken don't mean a lot now. Belief is the way of the innocent. Something like that, right? So obviously I have to practice that, but that's how it goes with the verse. Sorry, back to the B. Like that. Then you get to this part. Right, so let me show you that part. It's an E. Down to F. So I could do it down here usually. Right? So. Then to F sharp. Okay, so it's E. Right, then like that, okay? So that's kind of one of them. And then, did I teach you this melody yet? So I don't think I taught you that one yet. Like that. Right, then you have, right, that's the other melody, okay? So that's what I love about the older Depeche Mode. You really get a lot of different melodies, variations on a theme. So it's, what was it? What was it? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot the melody now. So it's, oh. Right, and those are all being played all layered on top of each other at some point. Anyway, okay, that is enough for that one. That's a little bit of all the parts and pieces for Lie to Me. I don't have a formal tutorial on that one. I just kind of wanted to walk through that. And then we can let's finish the show here with one more song. So like I said, I mean, Little 15 isn't bad. It's just, I'm just not really playing it right. Right, so let's see, what key am I in here? So we'll do Little 15 tomorrow because I need to work on it a little bit more. So we're in the key of D, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's take a look at Pimp. Right, that's Pimp. That is from it's not Pimp, but it's P-I-M-P-F. I believe it means German youth or something like that. Anyway, okay, that is from the 1987 album Music for the Masses, and I just wanted to see if I could play it right now. I always test to see if my fingers are warm enough, because I'm going to do some recording today after we log off. So I just wanted to kind of play that to see if my fingers are warm enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at The Sweetest Perfection. This is from the 1980 what, the 1990 album Violator. So let's go to yeah, it's in the key of C sharp minor. So let me look that up real quick. I have it written down here. Sweetest Perfection. Let's go to C sharp minor. C sharp minor is relative major. Okay, E major. Okay, so let's set chordy to E. And then let's take a look at the Sweetest Perfection. Hello, Michael Kennedy. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Sweetest Perfection here. Let me get the chords together. So I'm trying to figure out a better arrangement for this song as well. It's kind of cool because like I'll make a tutorial. It's a good basics to start learning the song, and then as I learn more, I'll just make another tutorial. Let's take a look at it. Let's change up the little. Let's see if I can change the voice here. Let's see what it says here. Ready to hear you play some DM? Oh my gosh. You know what? I literally started an hour ago and I have somewhere to be. But I mean, if you want to watch the stream again, sorry, I'm on the last song though. But okay, we will play it. Here's a little Sweetest Perfection here. The sweetest perfection to call my own. The slightest correction couldn't finally hold. The sweetest infection of body and mind, sweetest injection of any kind. I stop and I stare too much, afraid that I care too much, and I hardly dare to touch. Fear that the spell may be broken when I need a drug in me, and it brings out the thug in me. Feel something tugging me, but then I want the real thing, not tokens. The sweetest perfection to call my own. The slightest correction couldn't finally hold. The sweetest injection of body and mind. The sweetest injection of any kind, and things you'd expect to be having effect on me, pass undetectedly, but everyone knows what it's got me. It reaches so deeply, touches so sweetly, it reaches so deeply. I know that nothing can stop me. And that's kind of where I know up to. Then it changes from G. Let's see here. It goes to. Sweetest perfection. An offer was made. An assorted collection, but I wouldn't trade. Then you go to the top. Sweetest perfection to call my own. Slightest correction couldn't finally hone. Right? Let's go. Let me see the keys here. What I'm doing. So we're starting with a C sharp minor. Down to A major. Walk down. This is an F sharp minor, but I'm inverting it. Okay. Same notes, but just inverted. Okay, so sweetest perfection to call my own. Slightest correction. Then you're going to walk back up. Couldn't finally home. Sweetest infection of body and mind. Sweetest injection of any kind. Right? So that kind of walks you through that part. Now, I'm going to stop there to show you how it should be played actually and what I'm working on, okay? It goes like this. It goes... Let's see, where's it at? Let me go back to piano here so you can see what I'm doing a little better. Here we go. So it's like this. It goes... That's the A there, so it's A, F sharp, to the G sharp. Right, then back to the C sharp, see? Sweetest perfection. My own. So you're just kind of going like this, right? In between the changes, okay? So it's C sharp, A, F sharp, right, and that is actually how you play it when you're singing the chorus, right? So it's sweetest perfection to call my own. Slightest correction, finally home. Sweetest infection, right? So you get the point. I can't really do it yet, but that is what you want to play. Okay, so we walked through the first verse. Now let's get to the... You're going to walk down, okay? So once you get to the sweetest injection, sweetest infection of body and mind, sweetest infection of any kind. Now from here, of any kind, you're going to walk down to an E. I stop and I stare too much, okay? I stop and I stare too much. To the A. Afraid that I care too much. Then you just go to your F sharp minor. And the rest is the same, okay? To the A sharp, to the G sharp. Okay? So you see how you go? So from E to A, then F sharp to G sharp, okay? So let's do it again. So let's see here. The sweetest infection of body and mind, sweetest injection of any kind. I stop and I stare too much, afraid that I care too much, and I hardly dare to touch, for fear that the spell may be broken, when I need a drug in me, and it brings out that thug in me. I feel something tugging me, then I want the real thing, not tokens. Right? You go from there. So real thing, not tokens. C to C sharp minor. Okay, so that kind of takes care of the second verse, because the next verse is the same, right? The sweetest perfection. So it really starts with the chorus, actually. The sweetest perfection, that is the chorus. Then you got the verse, then back to the chorus again. Okay, so then basically you change down to a G. Right, it goes down to that part. So I'm going to G, F sharp minor, D, to B. So I could go up here, D to B. So it goes like this. Sweetest perfection, an offer was made, an assorted collection, but I wouldn't trade. B major. Okay, so it's... All right, so let me show you. And things you'd expect to be having effect on me. Wait, let me go forward. So, let's go here. It takes me completely, touches so sweetly, reaches so deeply, that I know that nothing can stop me. Then it goes... Sweetest perfection, an offer was made, an assorted collection, but I wouldn't trade. Sweetest perfection, right? To call my own. Slightest correction, couldn't find a home. Sweetest infection of body and mind, sweetest injection of any kind. Change from, something like that. Anyway, okay, we're going to end it there. Michael Kennedy, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so sorry. If I didn't have an appointment, I would continue, but we are going to pick it up tomorrow. I'm going to work on a little bit of Condemnation tomorrow and a few more from some of the earlier albums like Broken Frame. So tune in tomorrow. I want to thank you guys for your time. My God, my voice is gone. Thank you, Michael Kennedy. Thank you, Alejandro. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed and happy day. Bye, everyone. Shit.